We are leading up to the 99th edition of the Brooks Financial Group Turkey Bowl. We're talking Loyola, we're talking Calvert Hong, we're talking to Anthony Anderson, defensive lineman and fullback, senior for the Cardinals. This is going to be your last time taking the field in the Turkey Bowl against Loyola. Packed crowd at Towson University. What's the feeling going to be like?
It's going to be crazy. I'm just glad I'm playing my last game with my brothers. That's all that matters.
So you've been part of 3 Turkey Bowls before. You've won them all. What would it mean to win 4 straight and go 4-0 for your high school career in the Turkey Bowl?
It would feel amazing. It's just something, nice little accomplishments you can have. You can send to colleges and stuff like that.
So take me inside the locker room. Take me inside the pregame warm-ups, the huddle. How hyped are you guys? What's the feeling like? What's the atmosphere? How much energy is there in the locker room pregame before the Turkey Bowl?
It's a lot of energy, excitement, a lot of guys just ready to turn up and just play. It's just like, for me, I just love football so much, and ultimately I'm just trying to do the best I can.
So when you play a game like this, you know, a lot of coaches talk about, and a lot of, you know, veteran seniors talk about kind of not letting your emotions get the best of you. How hard is that when you take on a rival of this magnitude with all these people watching at the stadium and on TV on Channel 2 and online around the world? We'll be streaming the game as well. How do you not let your emotions and that anxious, nervous energy get the best of you?
Ultimately, you just got to stay cool like a cucumber. Ultimately, you just need to do what you got to do and just follow a nice straight line, just moving down. Ultimately, if you do that, you probably be the best player that you can be.
Let's talk about your season this year. You play on both sides of the ball. We'll start with defense. What's the attitude like for your defensive line and your defense as a whole? Because you've had a great season. When you take the field each and every time, how do you guys play? Talk about your season defensively.
Defensively, we dominated everybody except for Mount St. Joe. It was like another setback for our season, ultimately. But we just know how to step up and just move on from it and continue to produce every week.
Now, offensively, you had a little bit of turmoil in the middle of the season, a little bit of a shake-up, some adversity to overcome. Mike Campbell, the senior quarterback, goes down with an ACL injury. He's out for the season, unfortunately. In comes the younger quarterback, Amir Johnson?
No, Jenkins.
Jenkins, I'm sorry. Amir Jenkins comes in. What was it like when you had that switch at quarterback and Amir comes in and takes over? I mean, did you guys have to change your game plan at all or just lift him up, or how'd that go?
Ultimately, is the philosophy we have on the team is next man up. So Amir just stepped up to the role and just continued to produce. I know he had one little setback against Mount St. Joe, but that was his first start ultimately. But overall this season, he's been tremendous.
How much stronger has that made you guys as a unit?
It made us very strong. We just know we can trust him. We can do our jobs.
What's it like talking to alumni, talking to people at school? You're starting to smile, I know, as you lead up to the Turkey Bowl. I mean, what's that conversation like?
It's just crazy because everyone at school asks you, are you guys going to be Loyola this year? And I'm just saying, like, of course, because ultimately we're dominant all the time. We're going to beat them. Personally, I believe that we can do it.
So you guys are 10-1, they're 6-3, but you know you're going to get their best effort.
Yes.
What's it going to take to come out of Towson University with a victory against Loyola on Thanksgiving?
Ultimately, just stay focused like a damn laser beam, and we can do it.
Good stuff. All right. Thanks for coming in. Good luck. Anthony Anderson, last game.
Yes.
We'll be watching, and you can watch too on WMAR-2. Thanksgiving morning, 10 a.m. We'll see you then.